Welcome back to Points of Light. I am Nornak, and I will be the Dungeon Master, where we all gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, all of us will be here, while others will be arriving late. I will be Frey will be a little late, so I'll be taking over as her. I will also be taking over as Kate, because Kate unfortunately is down with pretty nasty sickness. Anyway,
So I didn't miss anything. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you got it just in time. You got it just in time. So, anyone up for a recap?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
So previously on Points of Light for this little group.
Previously on X-Men.
Yeah, so basically, long story short, you make your way over to the moorland. You get to like connect with another. As Celeste decides to do a few games of 3 Dragon NT with some of you, while Lonnie tries to like shift things in the opposing player's favor, including Iron Chief and Freya, if memory serves me right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Lonnie and a couple others came upon a strange female hobgoblin with a beard that tells them of a children's fairy tale involving the conductor. It was fascinating and strange at the same time, and Lonnie got a neat little trinket out of it too.
Yep.
Yeah, so you made your way into the moorlands with a large carriage, a pair of hippogriffs to drag, and Celeste rider Rook, a green dragonborn who has a bit of a history with Celeste. While you're traveling to the moorland, you are here to aid Freya in her quest to find materials from Shevarath. I apologize for mispronouncing the name, so give me a second. Shevarath, the battlefield. You hope to cross over to that plane to find a shit. This is why I really should prepare. Demon. Yeah, a demon named Nakfuros. Eberron. Devil. So you basically find a devil named Nakfuros, who may have some who has a bit of a connection with Freya's past, if you will. To be specific, a type of devil that's an Irnius. If you can slay her, oh, you were saying?
Yeah, an Irony's basically one of the Furies of Greek mythology.
Bit of a clever thing right there. So no. However, during your journey in the Moorlands, you encounter a strange ticket taker. That seems to be a member of House Oreen. That suddenly shifts into a some sort of fog that resembles the mark of passage, along with strange scroll-like beacons. Some of the party has fought them off, while the others will fend for themselves to fight out the other beacons. Bit of work on my part. While Liam has found himself passed out. You eventually try.
Yeah, now we have.
And now you continue your way. And you find yourself came upon another strange encounter. I will play the music. As you try to follow the directions on your map, you hear something big slithering your way. You look ahead. You see a 6-armed woman with a massive snake's tail for legs, charging on you with a sword in each hand. Drawing yourself closer, however, you will hear the sharp whistle of a lightning rail. You look around in confusion as you try to find where that sound is coming from. And before you know it, you turn to find a locomotive of a lightning rail traveling on some kind of conductor stones, ramming into the snake-like woman, impaling her on its horn. In a matter of seconds, The locomotive turns amidst the fog, creating new rails ahead of it as it turns towards you. The spectral lights emits a hellish red at the front, resembling a frenzied face with a clear intent to kill. It has come for you, and fast. Has anybody rolled their initiative?
Yes, I rolled an 8.
The lightning.
Yeah, I got a 14.
14. And how many hit points do you have, Celeste?
I'm currently sitting at 50, but I know, yeah, the first thing Celeste did when the Merilith popped up is she popped her radiant soul and her astral self.
Okay. So wings emerge from your form as you prepare yourself for combat. But as unexpectedly, this strange lightning rail rams through.
and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we're not fighting a Merilith, we're fighting the Doom Train that just killed the Merilith.
What if the Merilith was just going to ask for sugar?
Right?
Well,
We seem to assume hostile intent.
And
they're
to be fair,
an
it's charging
intelligent being. They have their own thing.
with swords in hand.
Hey, some people have their own customs. Maybe to ask sugar properly, they need to first do a elaborate sword interpretive dance.
Maybe it was their measuring stick.
Or maybe
Or
there's
to
always
also be
the
able
bigger.
to kill the things in the moorland.
Or maybe there's always a bigger fish.
because of course. Because of course you're gonna do that.
There's always a bigger fish.
This
Anyways.
one is gonna be a bit of a pain. So this frightening rail rolled a 14. Rook has rolled a 15 on initiative and has 69 hit points.
69 hit points.
69, yes, that's nice, huh?
Isn't that a bit? What is it? No, it doesn't matter. So Melissa rolled a 15.
So
Donnie,
Beotrum, what do you roll for
21.
initiative? Anthony?
Bertram got a 12.
Okay.
15.
Alrighty, so and Lonnie, what do you roll for initiative?
It's in chat. 21.
Alright, 21. Lonnie, you go first. Do you climb? Each of you are still in the carriage. You look out and you see this frightening route just like charging at you.
Yeah, not Celeste. She popped her wings. She's already taken to the air.
Anyways, I'm
Freya
ready to
rolled a
roll
4.
Gate
Freya rolled a
4.
4. No, Freya, you actually rolled a 17. You're good. I rolled for you, so you rolled a 17. Oof.
Okay. Anyways,
So Lonnie, you're up.
I get out of the carriage, and then I'm going to, being that it's a freaking train, and there's a lot more of us than there were before, I'm going to go ahead and put Bless on overdrive and burn up my 4th level spell slot to go ahead and slap it on, that would be 7 people? How many people are in this party at this point?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, which of you thinks you'll be fine without a plus 1d4 to your attack rolls and saves?
I think it'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Me, Radiant Soul. Radiant Soul gives me flight and bonus radiant damage, so I'm good.
All right, then everyone but Celeste gets it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really packed. So Lonnie, is that your turn?
Yeah, that is everything I can do.
Alrighty. The frightening rail dispense on a legendary point and builds more rails ahead of it. 5 foot wide and 30 feet long. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn. It's done.
Got it. Okay, who's up next? Freya, you're up. Alright, Freya, you're up. Mike's muted. Alright, I've added her, so I'll let her know. So, Freya.
Yeah, what was that?
So you see this demonic evil train coming at you, just building a spectral-looking railroads ahead of you. It is coming for you.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
and
basically, we're fighting Doom Train.
and I had the creepy music set up for it. So what do? I would say it is about 60 feet away from you. You can like barely see it in the mist, but you can easily see it's glowing. It's like the glowing red, the hellish red emanating from the front.
How far am I away?
How far are you away? I'm gonna look at how. Are you gonna use a lance against it?
Yes.
You can throw it at 120 feet, but you have to roll with disadvantage. And you're blessed, so you can roll add a D4 to your roll. So basically you can roll a D20 with disadvantage and add an 8, and then and roll a 4. That makes sense?
Attack with act.
Sorry, what?
Attack with act.
Yeah, so D20 with advantage plus 8, and then a plus D4.
Plus 8 and plus 4.
Yeah, plus D4, yes. Alright. Would you like me to roll for you, just in case?
Nope, I can do it.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, so D8 with disadvantage, so pick the lowest. Add an 8 with the lowest, and then roll a D4. Because you are blessed, thanks to Lonnie. And
16.
roll D4. That's a dirty 20. That hits. Roll. Go ahead and roll D6 plus 5. And I believe that is piercing damage.
Yeah, it is. I mean, she just
That's what they-
just chucked the spirit Doom Train.
Yeah, you walk out. So you walk out of your carriage. You turn around. You see this doom train, and without pausing, without hesitating, you get out your one of your javelins. You ready your stance,
And
you pick it, and foo! Despite the distance between you and it manages to lands on the frightening rail, nicking it for 10 points of damage. That's actually pretty impressive.
Okay.
And you hear someone say, "Do not." And you hear someone as if echoing from the train itself, "Do not, you dare damage my train."
I do have a...
Is that your okay? You can make another attack with it if you want. You have 3 javelins left.
Wait.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna wait.
All right, so you're gonna so that'll be your turn.
Yeah, that's...
Alrighty, that'll be probably a good idea because you only have a couple javelins. Good thinking. So who's up next? Beltram. Since you're a player character and Rook has the same initiative number as you, but is a sidekick, Beltram, you're next.
So what do I know about this type of a thing? I'm way out of my element on this plane. So tell me what I know about this train.
It is what appears to be a lightning rail, but somewhat sentient and definitely hostile. However, Lonnie, roll some sort of like intelligence check, arcana check. See if you can make a connection between, make some sort of connection.
Yeah, you ever play?
good.
You ever play Final Fantasy VIII?
6. Final Fantasy 6.
Well, you fight it. Well, you fight it as a boss in there, but
And then 14. But anyways, 28.
It's basically Doom Train from Final Fantasy.
Yes, Lonnie, you realize there's a connection between the tale that this hobgoblin told you, and this lightning rail, and the ticket taker, that you have fought.
To which, after Lonnie points this out, is like, duh.
Yeah. Do you want to tell inform Baeltrum of like hey Baeltrum, this is like
Sure. They're gonna do a quick speed reading of the tale they'd heard earlier, and basically, it's an evil train. Wreck it.
Yeah, I will copy and paste the text for
So would like
the bell at the station.
like protection from death magic help?
The bell at the station rings in the hour. The witch who can tell in the haze. A lantern swinging cuts through the tower. A beacon through fog and malice. A whistle blows thrice to signal the roster. Ticket out for the conductor to tear. Beware in the fog that scatters the imposter. For this ride, your life is the fair.
Nice. Eloquent.
Can't really predict if protection from death would help, but every bit it helps. So if you think it'll work, it's worth throwing it out.
All right. So what do you do now, Baeltrum?
Well, I mean, if it was throwing lightning bolts and stuff at us, I have protection from energy, but I also have Death Ward. But I could also just do Sacred Flame and Spiritual Weapon to try to just thump on it. So I don't really know what the best option would be here. I was going to ask kind of an opinion with people.
Until we actually see his capabilities proper as opposed to in prose, it's probably better just do a scouting by just seeing if you can provoke a reaction with attacks or anything else.
Right on. I'm gonna. What's the range on Sacred Flame? I'm gonna just try that cantrip on it.
All right, Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame's range
60
is 60 feet, and that train is about 60. Is just about 60 feet away.
Oh, that's convenient. Let's do that right in its whatever its train face would be.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your.
Yeah, right in the cow catcher.
It's going to make a dex saving throw. 13.
Let's see if a train can dodge.
All right, I rolled a 6 on
No,
a
you don't need to roll
D8.
for anything. You just need to check your character's spell DC and see if it succeeds, or see if the creature succeeds or not. I am assuming that it doesn't, since I rolled a 13. And if it doesn't, it will take 2d8 points of radiant damage.
What's your Beotrim? What's your spell save DC?
Let's see. This one's Wisdom, right?
Oh, and by the way, I would like everyone to roll Wisdom saving throw.
It's a scary train. Oh no.
Okay, with
All right,
It
for
probably
Kate,
has a magic fear aura.
for Kate, yeah. Everybody roll. And Kate's going to roll for Wisdom.
I roll an 18.
Yeah,
18.
once again, the dice love me. I got a nat 20 on that wisdom save.
Nice.
I got roll 6 plus 5, so 11.
Sadly, Kate failed her save, so she is now frightened. Because scary train. Oh shit!
I rolled a 6 plus 5, so 11. So.
It is the first thing you wake up on, Liam. Scary train. Nope. You're going back in the carriage. Thank you very much. You now have considered frightened.
Nope.
I just woke up from being unconscious. I just see a fucking doom train. Of course, I'm gonna be scared as shit.
You guys are remembering to roll blessed, right?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, blessed. Oh yeah, blessed. That's right. Nope.
I got a 4.
I did count the blessed. I did not roll great, but the blessed helped.
So,
I got 4 out of my blessing.
So, apparatus. So, Iron Chief, what do you roll for your wisdom save?
Roll an 18.
You make it
18.
through. You're not frightened. Freya, what do you roll for your wisdom save? Freya? Alright, I'm gonna... Oh... It... Okay.
Oh, she's rolling. She's rolling.
Okay.
12.
That's max, but, okay, so that's a 9 plus... Okay, I'm looking up 9 plus 1 plus... No, I'm sorry, Freya, but you did not make the save. You are frightened. As you throw the javelin out, you find yourself a little scared. It's like, didn't do much damage, and I'm a little scared. It is a scary thing. Okay, so Baildrum.
Yeah,
No,
and Celeste with her
actually, Freya said, no, that you mentioned it, you will, okay, so 15 plus 2, that's a 17, 20, dirty 20, so that means you managed to fight through this whatever frightening, you overcome your fear as you are through your sphere, your sphere, so you're good. I take that back.
Meanwhile, Celeste, with her stand power and air superiority, just scoffs and like, "You don't scare me, Thomas the Tank Engine."
Why should I be afraid of another
Nice.
machine? It doesn't make any sense. And I'm glad it did. I didn't.
Alrighty, so Baildrum, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Be sure
On
to
my wisdom, by the way.
roll 2d8. Roll 2d8. Roll 2d8 points of radiant damage, since I'm pretty sure it failed its dex save.
7 and 5. So 12.
That's a 12. Yeah.
That's 12 points of radiant damage.
Bright.
I love when trains dodge.
Bright radiant flames start burning up around the train, and you see, what's everybody's passive perception? Who has the highest?
Mine's a 14.
Mine's a 19.
Mine is
I
not
have
a
15.
19.
Alrighty, so give me a second. So whoever has the highest, you see what appears to be a rail thin human that has like the glowing lines of the Orine dragon mark. And it looks like they're trying to extinguish the flames.
The mark of House Orion. That's the mark of passage, isn't it?
Yes.
It's the rail tracer.
Right, Baildrum, would that be your turn?
Yeah, that's mine.
Rook. It's now Rook's turn. He sees the frightening rail. By the way, the frightening rail builds another 60 feet of length, another 30 feet of rail ahead of it, ready to charge at you. And Rook sees, and Rook rolls. Okay, Rook rolls a 12. It doesn't make it, so he doesn't make. So he's now frightened. He looks on. He was like, ugh, tries to aim his arm a little quaking, and fires his sharp bow. He'll have to roll his attack with advantage. Disadvantage. Nope. That's a 19. Despite his fear, he manages to hit the damn thing, which is pretty damn impressive. And he rolls another 10 points of piercing damage as the arrow lands on the running rail, bouncing out slightly, but it leaves quite a bit of a dent somehow. The lightning rail builds another 30 feet of the rail ahead of it, and it now appears next to appears right underneath the carriage. So Rook is going to make a dex save with his dexterity check, land vehicles, so he can get out of the way. 10 plus so 10 plus 5. Oh, yeah, that's a 17. I'm going to say he makes it and he gets out of the way in time. That ends his turn. Did anybody catch that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. It is going to use Trolley Problem. And it will pick you, Freya. And it was going to pick 6 others. Celeste, Beltram, Lonnie, Iron Chief, Nephenine.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well, with
even though
Are there another
Even
wisdom
though-
save?
Oh, and by the
Okay.
way, I should mention that Rook, Liam, you're now restrained. And so is Hate.
There's only
Yeah, you're now struggling, struggling. I forgot to mention that. My apologies.
so we.
and remember, and also bear in mind that Celeste is currently airborne.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, Rook manages to get out of the
21.
restraints, with the acrobatics check, and gets out of the way with the carriage in hand.
But,
I got 11 for the wisdom save.
You'll find yourself on like one of 2 paths, Iron Chief.
Okay. What am I
So-
exactly going to find?
You're restrained for now.
Ah, crap.
You're restrained, so Lonnie succeeds. Nephenine makes it. Beltram, roll.
I got I got a 21 on that wisdom save.
Alrighty.
And I got a dirty 20 for Beltram.
Liam, what do you roll on your wisdom save?
Oh, let me roll. The let me roll that 2 plus 5, so that's 7.
I'm sorry. So you find yourself like teleport on another path of the rail, and you, Freya, are at the center of it with a lever in hand. You have to make a choice. You can either divert the train that will run over Iron Chief or over Liam.
Ah! Find a loophole! Find a loophole! I don't want to die.
Remember, Batman always saves both of them.
Except when he doesn't.
Freya,
Yep.
it is now your choice. Who would you let the train run over? Iron Chief or Liam? As you see, both of them like tied down, like one with the classic Western stuff. Do you hear?
Dastardly.
Yeah.
But seriously, somebody find out about the loophole.
Yeah, so otherwise I will make the choice for you at random. So you gotta make a choice.
Nah.
I will roll a d6 if no choice is made. I will pick a random. Odds, Iron Chief, Evans, Liam.
Which of them has more hit points? That seems like a fairly easy way to figure it out.
What?
Which of them has more hit points? That seems like that seems like an easy way to figure it out.
I think I have more hit points. Right now.
Yeah.
So run over Liam.
I have 50.
Freya, can you hear me?
SOS to Freya! We're getting...
Shit, trolley problem, and the guy on controller is absent.
SOS! Find the loophole!
Yeah, you basically have Like time seems to freeze around you, Freya, as you has to like find yourself at with a bit of a difficult choice. And one will have to be run over by the train, and while the other doesn't.
I'm sorry, I said Iron Chief, but I forgot my mic was still off.
Yeah, so you pick Iron Chief.
No.
Yes, I picked Iron Chief.
Alrighty, so it's going to make an attack against Iron Chief. That's an 18 hit?
An 18?
Yes.
Yeah, that's over my armor class.
Yes.
It hits Iron Chief. I'm so sorry, Iron Chief. It's gonna be you're gonna be in a world of pain.
Nah.
I
God damn
think it will. I think it will hit me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get wrecked by this.
Alright, 8 points of lightning damage. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh crap, sorry. Okay, so 1 point. Okay, 1 13 17 28 points of piercing damage and 8 points of lightning damage, so that will be 36 points of damage total.
Oh.
Oof.
36? Yeah, 36. As a whirr, and rams right over you, Iron Chief, wrecking your body. Despite everything, you're still in one piece. I just lay there. Just
in pain. I'm getting all my bits and pieces out there and just. Where's the Baradas when I need her?
yeah, need them. Yeah, yeah. So, ow! They feel like ow!
pain.
I may be a robot, but I still feel pain.
Each of you. So Liam and Apparatus. Iron Chief. Both of you get up. And you were like, ow. You would rather not.
Yeah. Just pain.
You just feel nothing but pain.
Liam feels pain in sympathy.
Alrighty. So, and that ends its turn as it runs near where the carriage used to be. As Shoko looks behind it, looks behind me nervously, and that ends its turn. Oh shit. Oh, Nephany. I mixed up Nephany and Baeltrum. I'm sorry. So Nephany, you're up.
Alright.
So you see the train. You see the train just pass right by you, over to where the carriage used to be. It's now out of its path for now.
So, how long is the train?
It just went at a speed of 90 feet.
It's a train, so it's probably like so long that even when it passes,
And no,
it's still
it's only
next to you.
it's only just one little carriage thing, but it made a long spectral construct stones.
So it went well past me.
Yes, it's about say a bit more than 30 feet.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, Hunter's Mark. Okay, Hunter's Mark. Alrighty, you cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. Now what?
Yep.
Okay, so now what?
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, Nephany, and because of the overall trip in the Moorlands, you before the encounters, you take a total of 10 points of psychic damage. You're at 65 hit points now. I'm sorry. So, so what else would you like to do?
Oh, did it ever enter my reach?
It's barely out of your reach.
No, when it went by.
Okay, do you attack? What else?
Because I can attack things when they enter my reach.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Polar Master. The D4.
And that's it. Okay.
That makes a total of 24.
24. That hits.
Woo! Sorry, D&D Beyond's like really laggy
Oof.
for some reason.
Oof.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Thing I got-
You use it
thing I got
as
plenty
it
of
passes by
bones around.
as it passes by you, and you hear you dare. You hear like a man, a masculine voice coming from inside this thing.
All right.
Do you attack it again since you are a level 7 fighter?
No, that was a reaction thing from earlier.
Okay. And would that be your turn?
Yeah, I
Oh, sorry.
if it's more than 30 feet away, I can't catch up to it this turn.
Alrighty.
So I'm just gonna stay
No,
near my
actually,
friend.
you catch up to it. It doesn't provoke any opportunity checks, but you catch up to it barely, and you like stab it from behind, and you like slash it from behind.
You could always also prepare an action to attack when it gets into range.
That's a good. Okay, that's a good point.
Alright, I guess I'll prepare an attack action.
All right, and yeah. Do you want me to take back the damage, or I'll just leave the damage as it is? And as you prepare yourself, it makes this frightening realm curves makes more of these phantom conductor stones curving around around Rook and the carriage. Would that be your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Caitlin is now restrained and is still restrained, and we'll have to make 2 saves. One to get rid of the restraint. Okay, to give it. Okay, she's going to roll an athletics check. Nope, she's still restrained, but she will make another a wisdom saving throw for being frightened. Nope. She fails in both, and that ends her turn. Liam, I believe you're up.
Liam is
Restrained and
still
frightened.
recovering. And still recovering from being unconscious and is bleeding from the forehead.
I would like you to roll an athletics check or acrobatics check, whichever is higher, to escape to get rid of your restraints, and to roll a wisdom saving throw to get rid of your frightened condition.
Alright, we'll go with athletics check. I roll 8 plus 6, so that's 14.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to make it out of whatever spectral ropes or trains, but you still look at the frightening rail, and you feel a shiver down your spine. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
And remember throwing the extra 1d4.
1d4. Remember the d4.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Oof.
Roll 4 on the
I'm still
d20.
scared. Oh, that's, yeah, I rolled on d20, yeah.
Nope, you are still scared of this train. It feels like death. It feels like death just coming over to take your life.
Times
I
like
don't
this,
blame Liam.
a capped wisdom score.
He was unconscious, woke up to a doom train, then got restrained, and had to be chosen to maybe roll going or not.
That's right. You did get tied to the railroad tracks.
It's a bad
It's how melodramatic.
And he was unconscious just a few minutes ago, so that's a rough awakening.
At least he didn't got
5
hit
more minutes,
by the
Mom.
damn thing.
So take it, I'm gonna attack with disadvantage.
Yes, you can. You can. It's a little too far away for you to make your attack with your melee weapon, but Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Go
So
ahead
there's a
and roll
handful of them.
go ahead and roll each of your Eldritch Blasts with disadvantage.
Alright. Roll. Okay.
Yeah, I will roll disadvantage just in case.
2 plus 9, so 11. For first Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that misses. And make your second Eldritch Blast attack, since you're using 2 beams at once.
Same result.
Nope. Despite your
beams or bolts or bugs or whatever form Eldritch Blast takes.
your hands quake as you prepare your Eldritch Blast. You slice in the air, but it misses the train. I'm sorry.
Imagine missing a train. Eldritch Blast.
Right, now we get into the train puns. Nice. Would that be your turn?
Yeah. Can I use let's do.
You have your bonus action and your movement left.
Can I use a lot of hands
On whom?
on the Iron Chief?
Go ahead. You have since you're a 3rd level paladin, you have you can heal up to 15 hit points. You can go ahead.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna heal up to 10 hit points.
You're a level 3 paladin, remember?
Oh yeah. So
15.
15. Oh yeah. I thought I had a choice.
Yes. Iron Chief, you're now up at 38 hit points.
Okay.
As you feel your body bend
bit
back
You're
into
hurting, but you're still on your feet.
I will shoot that damn thing.
So you see so much. You're just still reeling from the pain. Would that be your turn?
Is that what?
I just started Iron Chief. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, thank you.
And I had my turn.
Iron Chief.
Okay, now can I shoot?
Yep.
Okay, I will shoot that damn thing.
Would you like to roll with Would you like to use your careful aim ability to roll with advantage?
Yes.
Roll with advantage.
And that's like 6, right?
Yep. So D8 plus. Yep. I'm gonna look at your character sheet. So.
Okay, D20. Sorry, D8.
Yeah. So 4 plus 3, which is 7. So D20 with advantage. Pick the higher of the 2. Plus 7 plus a D4.
Okay. Okay, second roll. The second roll is a 27, so I'm picking that.
Nice. Okay, so 27. Okay, so that's not actually a natural 20, but it hits. Roll roll a D8 plus 5 plus. I'm gonna take a look at the rogue. Rogue can deal 46. So D8 plus 5 plus 46.
46. Okay.
46 plus 8. So plus D8 plus 5. Damn.
Wait, can you repeat that again?
So 46 plus D8 plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay, so we have a total of 23.
You're able to aim your crossbow carefully as you find the right spot, and what appears to be in one of the exhaust what appears to be one of the like exhaust-like ports. You fire away. You fire from your crossbow. The bolt lands, bounces around, but it lands in the port for 25 points of damage.
Whew.
Yeah,
that's some
and
serious
you were like,
damage.
and you feel it was cathartic. I'll bet. As
that's what you get for running me over.
And would that be your turn?
Yeah,
there's
basically.
nothing else to do on your
And
turn.
well, maybe move out of
Nope,
the.
you can't, if you
rail.
use your careful aim, you cannot move the rest of the turn.
Oh crap! So I'm still on rails. Shit. Okay, I just hope that it doesn't roll me over. So
Comes
that
back
would be my
reversed.
turn.
Yeah, it comes back in reverse,
Uh-oh.
and it makes another 30 feet of rail coming back your way.
Ah, mother of God!
Ah, of course.
Lonnie,
By the gods.
it's now your
Is it
turn.
my turn again?
Yes, it is now
Cool.
your turn.
I'm maintaining Bless. I'm going to move as far away from any rail that I can see. And then I'm going to test its train dodging skills and chuck a fireball at it. It gets to make a DC 17 dex save.
2.
It gets to enjoy, let's see, 6, 2, 5.
And
4,
as a
5,
matter of
3, 5,
fact,
5.
I am going to roll a dexterity save for another creature.
Cool.
Go to
35
16.
fire damage.
Get that conductor
16.
too. Get him.
Yeah, 16 for this other creature.
Then they both get to enjoy 35 fire damage.
35 fire damage. Ooh. You hear screaming. You hear what appears to be like a yelp of pain from what it seems to be inside the inside this frightening rail. As the fire starts to spread all around. So, no.
Yes!
Would that be your
Yeah,
turn?
Celeste definitely saw that that fireball, took out its weak point, and that weak point is the train's conductor.
Alright, and that will be my turn.
Freya, you're up.
Speaking of which, did Celeste get a turn for that last?
You sure didn't.
I don't remember one.
Shit, sorry.
You were too busy flying.
Yeah, you were too busy flying. I'm terribly sorry. There was a lot happening.
Celeste was too smart to make a attack.
Funny.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I am so
well,
Celeste. It's just like there's a lot happening, so my mistake.
That's why when everyone rolls initiative, you make a note of it and you write them and you write it down.
I do.
In your initiative.
I know.
Down.
I do write. I do have it all down. I just forgot. My mistake. Celeste,
Just forgot to check.
I forgot to check. Yes.
This is why you need to be like Santa. Check the list twice.
Maybe write in the in Discord
The
chat.
DM
just
is
in
just the
case.
Santa of roleplay.
Yeah. So
This should be the
Celeste.
Polar Express.
My apologies. So Celeste, your turn.
So also I also miscalculated my passive perception. It's passive checks are 10 plus the relevant relevant spurs and proficiencies. I actually have a passive perception of 15.
You also notice you also notice the conductor running this frightening rail.
So that's who I'm aiming. So that's who I'm aiming a second level chromatic orb at.
And as a matter of fact, the conductor will make make his initiative, and rolled a 12. 12.
Okay, I get it.
What's this, Warhammer? The tank gets in melee, so the tank driver pops his head out and boops it with his wrench.
I wish to hit them with my sword.
Drive it closer.
All right,
I want to hit them with my sword. Actually,
all right.
Actually, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, it's going to use his legendary resistance. And succeeds on Lonnie's fireball. By the way, I forgot. I'm sorry, Lonnie.
So that's gonna take half that 35 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it has resistance and it has advantage on saving throws. And yes, it doesn't need to make a legendary resistance. So, yes.
Wait,
So it
what's
succeeds.
going on?
So I forgot to count in the magic resistance. So instead of using a legendary resistance, it now succeeds with a 23 on your fireball. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot. I need to.
But I
That-
I got a grand total of 27 on my
Your
spell attack for chromatic orb, and that's gonna be dealing. Let's see, I burned a second level spell slot, so that's gonna be 48 cold damage plus 7 radiant because my radiant soul is active.
Oh, I would love to see this. Let's see.
All right, let's roll that. Let's roll that beautiful cold damage. All right, let's see. I got a 10. That's going to be 19 points of cold damage and 7 radiant, so that's going to be 26 points of damage all told.
Yeah. Oh yes, ice builds up over his seemingly undead, seemingly dead body.
Yeah, I chucked the magical snowball
Yeah,
at him.
you chuck a snowball at his face, and his face is now covered in snow. He's annoyed at you. Would that be your turn?
The train conductor pulled
annoyed and damaged, and yeah, that'll. Because that was a snowball with some radiant stank on it.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Yeah, that'll be your turn for the first round.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so that this feels like retroactively. So would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine as long as that conductor's taking 26 points of damage.
Freya, you're up. Freya? Adam.
Yes.
So just-
Yep.
Yep, there she is.
Yeah, so it is it is quite a bit of a ways away from you, but you can still hit it again with another one of your javelins.
Okay. Am I far enough away to use my axe, or am I too close?
You're too far away to use your great axe, and your great axe is no longer infused. Sadly. No,
Yeah,
No longer
you are
what?
no-
The
Uh,
music
it
is
didn't,
really loud.
Blonde.
I find it hard to hear.
So Lonnie, it didn't. So the turn didn't get undone. The fireball still hits the train and the conductor. The conductor just takes less damage, basically. I'm sorry. I just forgot to. It didn't get undone. Train still hits.
Okay, am I hard enough to use
Resistant.
use my longbow then?
You don't have a longbow according to your character sheet. You have your javelins, your hand axes. You can use a hand axe. It's still about 60 feet away, but with disadvantage. You're still
I'll use a javelin.
alrighty. It is within your it's within the long distance. So roll with disadvantage. So D20. Roll. Pick the low. Roll two of the lowest.
Why?
Yeah. So D20 plus 8, and plus 4, and plus D4 because of less.
And D20 plus 4?
D20 plus 5 plus no D20 plus 8 plus D4. That's a 10. Roll D4. Unfortunately,
Four.
unfortunately total 14 misses. The javelin flies over the train.
Alright, yep, I saw that coming. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, you drop your shoulders in disappointment.
Yep. I'll wait my next turn. That's it.
Alrighty, so who is up next? Nephenine, your turn. You're closer to the train, I assume.
All right. Yeah. I guess I'll try to run up and beat on it.
Go ahead and make your attack. Or attacks.
Alright, how many attacks do I have as a
2.
level 7 fighter?
Yep.
2.
Yes, 2.
Alright. Then boop the train. Damn it, why is it so laggy? Makes no sense.
I know.
Does a 26 plus D4 hit?
26? Without
29.
the D4? That's a critical hit. No, wait. No, your strength, if I remember right, what's your strength again?
I have a plus 9 to hit.
That hits. So not a critical hit.
Yeah.
And that includes the D4?
Yeah, 29 includes the D4.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see. 8 plus Hunter's Mark. Nine damage.
9 damage. You take a jab at the frightening rail, leaving a bit of a dent on it.
Alright, second attack. Alright. Maybe this will be better. 20 plus D4. Fuck, why am I so bad at math all of a sudden? 19, 20, then plus 9, so 29. Also a crit, because champion. Pretty sure champions. Level 7 champions crit on 19.
Alrighty.
No shame to use the calculator.
Yeah. So normally I don't have to. Brain doesn't work.
Alright, so so how much for the other attack?
So it's a crit.
Nice! Nice!
D6. Do I roll 2 for my Hunter's Mark damage if it's a crit?
You just doubled the damage die.
Okay. So that would be 22. No. Need to add the plus 6. So 28. 28 damage.
Okay then. How many damage? How many points? 28?
28.
Yeah, you might have like a vicious jab at the side.
Am I stabbing it from 10 feet away or 5 feet away?
10 feet. However,
10 feet, okay.
you hear a voice from the gutter say, "All aboard!" Nephany, Lonnie, Beltram, Celeste, Iron Chief, make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw?
Charisma?
Oh, I got a plus 8 on this one.
20. Dirty 20.
If you
And that's going to be a...
If you
Yeah, and that's going to be a 21 for me.
Okay. You feel so funny, finding yourself like shift.
I rolled 20 in total.
You find yourself your enemy is trying to shift around you, but through your force of personality, your ego, you manage to feel yourself back into this plane, into this material plane.
Phew.
Okay, Beltram, what do you roll for your charisma save? Liam?
I lucked out. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
You didn't tell me to roll.
That's my worst stat. I was actually really scared on that one.
I gotta.
I'd like the
yeah,
action surge.
Yeah, charisma is one of my capped ability scores, so I wasn't worried.
Yeah, Liam, what'd you roll on your charisma saving throw?
11 plus 5, so 16.
Oh, you find yourself in you find yourself like snatched inside this demiplane, this labyrinthine-like demiplane inside the frightening rail. You're trapped.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
All aboard. Oh, so all aboard. It just cast the maze.
Is this bad?
You're gonna be
Basically, you're trapped. You're basically trapped in an extra-dimensional labyrinth until you can find your way out. Which is basically if you make another charisma save.
no intelligence save.
Oh, intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, your surroundings more like a maze, but the insides of a lightning rail, with inside like carts, inside the cart where you have to find your way out, find the right door.
You somehow can't just jump out a window.
Nope.
That'll be too easy.
Now you jump out a window. You find yourself crashing through the one right next to it. You'll be right back where you started. Ah, son of a bitch!
Or you run the risk of going to a different direction, like I did, and that would be
You find
unfortunate.
yourself in a maze of luggage and fast tassel passengers.
Yeah, so basically, until you make that intelligence save, you've effectively been taken off the board.
Should I roll?
No, that is Nephanine's turn. It's now Rook's turn.
It is?
Oh, and Rook will also have to make a charisma saving throw as well.
Alright.
No, Rook is now 1 to 5, so he's good. And Rook's turn, and he rolled a 14 with disadvantage. Oh no, he's going to fight off the. Nope. Still is frightened, but he's going to try to fire again. 6 plus. Nope, that's a miss. He aims, fires his bow, misses. No, wait. I'm sorry, Nephilim, it's still your turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Alright.
I am so sorry.
That's fine. Plus... 17.
17? Let me check. No, misses.
Alright.
No, that misses. You managed to, it doesn't even leaves a scratch on the thing as you try to poke at it. Go ahead and make another.
Yep. 28.
That hits. Is that a critical hit?
No.
Alrighty then.
The blessing just helps a lot.
Liam, have you rolled your charisma save with bless?
Me? Do you know where they failed my Christmas?
Just a check. Just a double check.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay.
Okay, 9 damage. So you leave another scratch. Oh. Would that be your turn for you? And
Yep.
that'll be also Rook's turn. Celeste, you're up.
Oh good. Oh goody, because I'm firing it. Yeah, because I'm once again attacking the.
And it's also the frightening rail makes another rail. Makes more of the rail.
It's not. It's not making it going upwards, so I'm not worried about that.
No, by the way, it's making but speaking of which, it makes its way upward. The rail makes its way upward towards you, Celeste.
It is after all a ghost
man.
rail.
Yeah. That's why I'm smacking the conductor in the face with a guiding bolt.
Do I need roll for a save, or are you gonna attack?
That's a spell. That's a spell attack. That's a spell attack. 50 does a 23 hit.
23 hits.
All right, it's going to be 4d6 radiant plus the 7 radiant from my radiant soul. All right, let's see. 16 plus 7. Yeah, that's 23 points of radiant damage all day.
The bolt hits the conductor in the shoulder. In retaliation, he is going to cast Beacon's Light as a legendary action. Does a 19 hit?
It does not. It does not. Celeste has an AC of 20.
Yeah, you managed to fly out of the way of the lightning, but
She's doing a matrix dodge.
Matrix dodge, however, you're now in the way of the train, and the frightening arrow is going to ram right into you. That's your turn, right?
Yeah, that'll be my turn unless I can somehow maneuver out of the way of Doom Train.
Oh shit! He rolled a nat 20. The lightning rail rolled a nat 20.
Chugga choo choo.
I'm kissing the cow catcher.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. 4, 12, 20, 23, 32, 43. That's 84 points of damage.
Oh gosh.
Oh, great.
It runs right into you, and it runs right into you, and as a result, you fall to the ground with a heavy thud.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's more than my hit point total.
Death save time.
Looks like I'm rolling a death save.
This is the first time someone else has been conscious in a while. The last time this happened was Cole. Oh wait, that'll be on your turn. So, would you like me to do for the massive damage? No, you're unconscious. So basically, you fall down to the ground with a heavy thud. Your wings disappearing.
Ouch.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That'll be. Unfortunately, lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, and it's going to cast and the frightening ray is going to do it's going to spark lightning from its conductor arc on Liam.
What the action?
Another natural 20. Another natural 20.
I'm in a different dimension right now.
No, that's right. Okay, it's not going to attack you, Liam. You're right. It's going to attack Lonnie with a natural 20. With a nat 20.
Cool.
That sucks for Lonnie.
Okay, 24 points of lightning damage as you feel a sudden burst of lightning, just like lightning strike, just like strikes you, and like singeing your clothes and your hair for 24 points of damage.
Going to using a reaction for absorb elements, so I'm going to just take 12 damage. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, so put you at 25 hit points. However, you quickly absorb part of the lightning with your powers, but you still feel the effects of it. And that ends the frightening rail's turn.
Nice.
Aotrum. believe it's your turn.
And I
So,
hope that
can I
halfling's got Spare the Dying.
I do have Spare the Dying, so that's what we'll be doing for Celeste. Spare the Dying.
Yeah, Beotrum, you go over to Celeste and do you cast Spare the Dying?
I was gonna do Beacon of Hope for everybody since we're all doing whiz saves against fear, but
By the way,
apparently
and yeah, that's a good idea. However,
but we're doing Spare the Dying first.
Spare the Dying, yes.
Yeah, on the ASMR that just got taken off the board by kissing a cowcatcher.
This is a difficult boss battle, by the way.
In retrospect, trying to hide from a ghost train by flying may not have been the wisest move.
Question?
I wasn't trying. She wasn't trying to hide. She was trying to maintain air superiority.
One must have the high ground.
Of course.
Yeah, it really hurts. I'm sorry, Celeste, but that is what it does.
Luckily we got. Good thing we got a healer, and good thing that Celeste hasn't burned through all her doses of good berry wine.
And you still have your hero points.
I didn't know I had hero points.
It's in the house rules, so you have 8 action or hero points. So if you fail a saving throw, you can spend one point of it to turn that into a success.
Okay. Spare the Dying stabilize these, so I don't need to make a death save anymore.
Yep. So you're good. So will that be your turn, Beotrum?
Yeah, that's me. Yep.
Okay, good on you, Beotrum. Alright, so who is up next? Kate is up, and she will see if she can try to escape the restraints. With a natural 20, yes, she breaks through the spectral bunch, Superman style, and rolls a wisdom saving throw. Okay, but she is still frightened. She is still frightened, and that ends the turn because she has to move out. She couldn't see the lightning frightening rail, so yeah. It is now the conductor's turn, as he will cast Chain Lightning.
You know, back in the day, I used to like this spell, but it was because I was the one shooting it from my hands, not receiving it.
As it leaps not only to Celeste, but also to
Celeste is on the ground. She's like.
Actually, yeah, he is going to cast Chain Lightning on Beotrum, Iron Chief, and Lonnie. Each of you, no, not Lonnie. Freya, Beotrum, Lonnie. Make your deck save.
Okay. If I fail this, I'm gonna be so angry.
I did very bad. Oh wait, bless, right? Bless.
Yes, bless.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god. Oh god, okay, dirty 20. Okay, you succeeded. Thank God. So Iron Chief succeeded on his dex save. Beotrum, what do you succeed?
I rolled very, very low, so even with bless, I rolled a 6. So I'm pretty sure I failed.
Lonnie. No, Freya. What do you roll for your deck save? One, 5, 13, 14. 14 so far, so don't. 14, 15, 19, 22, 30, 43 points of damage on a failure. 21 on a failure, but thanks to Iron Chief's evasion ability, you don't need to take any damage at all, Iron Chief. Lucky you. So Freya?
Yeah.
So Trump, you take 43 of lightning damage.
Yikes.
Yeah, as you suddenly feel like struck by lightning.
So there's some inconsistency on the earlier. Was Lonnie taking a save or not?
No, that would be Freya.
Okay.
No, actually, if Freya's not able to respond, I'm gonna say the chain of lightning will attack you, Lonnie. So
Cool.
roll dex save.
I already did. It was a 20, and with that, since my absorb energy already was applying to electricity anyway, I have resistance. So I take half, and then I take half again. So I just take 10. Thank you.
Yeah, 10.
Nice.
Yeah, 10. Yes, that's 10. You have 15 hit points.
Cool.
And okay, we're gonna take a look. Yeah, and that ends the conductor's turn. Wow, that actually kind of hurt. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yes.
Could I have done an uncanny dodge when I got railroaded? Or that's on my turn?
It's unusual. It's a very unusual pointed attack. How many points did you take?
I mean, I was just asking, because...
Oh yeah, you take half damage?
I was dice, so
I take half damage. I'm gonna put you up to 20 hit points. Back up to 20 hit points. Right? So yeah, 40, and not 58, 48 hit points. Because of your evasion ability. So I'm gonna be nice.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, that actually went better than expected.
It's now Liam's turn. Liam, roll an intelligence check. Intelligence saving throw. With bless.
I rolled 19 plus 1, so that's 20.
Yeah, you make it. You manage to find your way out of the maze of luggage and passengers. However, as you pass by, for a moment, you see Celeste as one of the passengers before fading away.
Oh.
But you don't have time for that. As Liam, you basically leap out of the conductor. But however, you find yourself midair, about where Celeste used to be up. And you take.
I can't fly, guys. I can't fly.
It's 30 feet. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and you fall down to the ground, lamp realm, and you take 50 points of bludgeoning damage. As you feel a cracking in one of your ribs. It's like, oh!
Oh, did you say 50 or 15?
For 17 points of damage. Yeah, 15 points of damage. Oof.
Oh yeah, I thought you said 50. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
that
bit.
would be some awkward.
You're no longer
I think
restrained by
he
your...
meant 15.
Yeah, you're no longer restrained, but you're frightened. I would like you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, hopefully it's a better one. That rolled a 12, so
Yeah,
plus...
and if Feather falls on the Warlock list, I suggest you invest in that.
Yeah, I rolled so 14.
You despite you being like cracking a rib or two, you managed to break out of your spectral bonds in time, but you're still prone. Would you like to get up as part of your no, breaking yourself free is counts as move.
I should get up, yeah.
Yeah, on your next turn you get up, so that'll be your turn.
Wait, I can't do anything?
No, you just got yourself out.
Oh,
Iron Chief, you're up.
shit.
Okay. I'm not in danger of getting. I'm still in the rest, right?
You're technically on the rails, but it's above you. You can still make your steady aim.
I did it. Well, I kind of lost. I got lost in that. The train is flying now.
Technically,
Yeah, it went airborne to take out the angel, and the angel is currently on the ground unconscious.
What kind of Harry Potter shit is this?
I mean, it's a ghost train. It just built tracks into the air.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. This thing will go down with my arrows. So yeah, roll with advantage.
and by the way,
Tell Joe Casada, it's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
the rails ahead of the lightning starts to descend.
Okay, so I roll with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, first one, 14, and the second one, 26. Well, 26.
You hit. Go ahead and roll 46 plus D8 plus 5.
Okay. That's 27.
27 points of damage. Nice. You hit it in one of the conductor ports. Okay. Alrighty. It looks like this frightening rail is starting to come apart. Would that be your turn?
Well, I guess I can move, right? So.
You can't move. No. That would be
Okay,
your
so
turn.
that would be it. Yeah.
Lonnie, you're up.
Okay, I'm maintaining Bless. Then I'm going to, with a bonus action, I'll go ahead and chug some good berry wine because a bit low and I would like some HP, thank you. The healing for the wine is
20. It's 20, so yeah, 35. Yeah, so you use your bonus action for bless and you use an action to drink your good berry wine. Other than movement, that would be it.
Maintaining a spell. Concentration doesn't require an action.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
I'll look it up.
I mean, it's like drinking a potion, isn't it?
No, concentration is just automatic.
Oh yeah, automatic. Okay.
Oh,
You
concentration.
can get knocked out of it when you take damage.
Okay. Okay, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. So you can make an.
So I still have my movement. I still have my regular action.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
It's okay. I move again away from any the closest tracks, and then you know what? It's time for everyone's game of try to blow up the train. Another fireball. I still have one more third level spell slot left, so let's have that going. They get to enjoy their dex save. DC 17.
Okay. The conductor failed on the save technically, but wait, he rolls with that advantage. Still fails, but he is going to spend a legendary resistance to turn that fireball save of that dex save into a success. As for the frightening rail, a 9. So fails.
So let's see. 6, 5, 4, 6, 6, 2, 6, 5. So the train takes 40 and he takes 20.
Okay, the frightening rail is right. The frightening rail is on the verge of collapsing. It is on the verge of collapsing. And the conductor takes 20 hit points as he starts screaming in pain. Ah! And he's hurt, and all aboard! So, Lonnie, Rook, Baeltrum, Iron Chief, and Nephilim will have to each to make a charisma saving throw. So.
Okay. And we do it too.
Yeah. So unfortunately for Rook, he gets sucked into the demi-plane of the frightening rail.
I got 14.
You get sucked into the demi-plane.
I got 9.
Okay, so Rook, Nephilim, and Iron Chief get sucked into the demi-plane. And I believe Lonnie and Baeltrum will have to have to make their saves as well.
Yep, and I think I'm fine. Hold on.
I got a 15, Baeltrum.
Fucking rolled a 3.
The 4 of you get sucked into the demi-plane.
Damn it!
You're probably wondering why I gathered us here together today.
17.
Well, it's because of how
You are now trapped in this maze of luggage, and that has no passengers. You look around, and for a second, you swore you saw a visage of a Celeste sitting.
Look, this is an intervention. We want to help you.
Yes.
Okay, whatever you do not jump out of the window. That doesn't end well.
Are we still 30? Is the train still 30 feet in the air, by the way?
Yes.
And it's certainly not because of heights, but dimensions.
Lonnie. Okay, so who is up next? Freya, it's now your turn.
She's still AFK as far as we know.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so she says be right back. She looks up.
Give us a BRB.
She looks up and aims with one of her last lances. Takes a deep breath and a natural 1.
Oh.
Shit! And she has to step out of the way before the lance lands on her.
Ouch.
She grabs it again
Can recover.
and looks over to Celeste. Celeste! She wants over to you and checks up on you, and that ends her turn.
Okay, I'm back.
So Freya, I had to take over for you. You rolled I had you roll a nat 1 on the attack, and you are now looking at the unconscious Celeste. What do you say to her?
Help me.
So Celeste is currently on the ground unconscious.
And the rest of us are in a weird pocket dimension.
So Nephilim, Iron
wait,
Chief,
how many?
Baeltrum, and Rook are inside the dimension.
I also kissed Celeste's forehead because why not?
Fair enough. So how many of us are actually still
Yeah, I
outside?
wish I could see that.
It's just me, Celeste, and Freya at this point.
I would also,
And
but
Kate.
And Kate. Okay.
I would also suggest I don't know, taking a little of the Goodberry wine at her belt and
Oh, you can go ahead and do that, Freya.
Yeah, I take the good berry and I drink it.
You have 35 hit points still. You have 35 hit points still.
In the mix.
You're supposed to administer it to the unconscious patient.
Nope. Nope.
That's not how barbarians work.
Freya looks over to Celeste and just like, yeah, she'll get over it.
You don't waste alcohol on the dying. Alcohol
Are you
is
sure
worth
you
living.
Are you sure you didn't have a problem with the beverage?
Celeste isn't dying. She remember, Beatrice cast Spare the Dying. She's just unconscious now.
Yes, but if you fail the simple test of, hey, are you dying, and you don't answer, you're dying.
Okay, I also take another gulp of the wine, but instead of swallowing it, instead of swallowing it, I kiss Celeste I give it to Celeste by mouth to mouth contact. Which I do.
Oh, come on.
and she gasps, spitting out a little bit of goodberry wine, but swallows it, and she gets up.
What the?
Kiss of life.
Did anybody get the number of the donkey cart to hit?
Oh god.
Would that be your turn?
I also say like, I'm glad you're not unconscious anymore, love.
Thanks, sweetie. I needed that.
Alright.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. So, Nephenine, make an intelligence check to see if you can get out of there.
Alright, what am I rolling on?
Intelligence check. Saving throw.
Intelligence check.
And also the frightening rail makes another 30 feet. And now make its way towards you and Celeste. Rhea.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what am I doing? Wait.
Lottie just kind of waves at them as the rails arrive at them.
Does a 16 work?
Nope. You still find a little
Rip.
And it's like, you're like confused, like, which way should I be going? No, not this way. This way?
It's like this. It's the goddamn Fae again.
Wilk will make an intelligence check.
This tea is really good.
This is my stop. No, this is my stop.
And nope,
Get
he's
out
just
of my way, you idiots! This is my stop.
No, and Wilk is also just as lost as you are, Nephenine. So, I'm sorry, madam. We seem to be trapped here for the time being. And that ends its turn. Celeste, you're up.
All right. How much did that dose of goodberry wine heal me for?
20 hit points. And you can
Okay,
you can heal regularly, but with half the effectiveness.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna worry about healing right now. Right now, I'm worried about. Right now, I'm gonna.
You cannot fly.
Yeah, right now.
Your radiance has now been disabled.
That's okay. That's okay. I can still Kamehameha the bastard that rammed this train into me.
Where you gonna
Another guiding bolt.
where you gonna attack? The frightening rail or the frightening rail? The frightening rail or the conductor?
Yeah, I'm aiming for the conductor because I figure, if I take him out, the frightening rail goes with him. All right, so that's gonna be my spell attack. Yeah, my spell attack is a +8. Yeah, it does a 23 hit.
That's a hit.
All right, that's gonna be just 4. Yeah, that's gonna be 4d6. Yeah, that's gonna be 4d6 radiant. Ooh, yes, sir. That's a 12, 14, 19 points of radiant damage.
He takes another radiant bolt to the face. For okay, so 19 points of damage. So 4. All right. Would that be your turn? Oh, by the way, you might want to move out of the way. Just saying.
And yeah, she'll use her move. Yeah, she'll use her move action to get the hell out of the way of the train, because I'm not going through that again.
You look over to Freya, who has not caught up with you. And
yeah. But of course, when I use my move action, when I get out of the way of the train, I'm dragging Freya with me.
All right, do you accept, Freya?
I'm guessing she would.
Yep.
Wait! Where are you you're dragging me?
You're
out of the path of the frightening rail.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Alrighty, so that means the right road is going to make its way towards you, going to try to grab you, Freya, with disadvantage. Misses. It misses. However, it scrapes by you, and you take. Let me take a look at the. Ooh. Okay, so let me roll for damage. For 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, seriously? From a craze? Shit!
It's a very painful graze. 16 points, so you're at like 79. Ouch!
Ah! Fuck!
You should have saved that wine for later. Exactly. So much.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's also going to zap Celeste. Multi-attack. Sorry, from its conductor arc. So it's going to roll for an 11.
Okay, who grazed me? Who grazed me?
The frightening, the
train.
frightening rail.
Yeah, I flip him off as I'm being dragged away.
It does not react. It is a train.
Yeah.
Still.
Alrighty. And that
I don't care if it reacted. I'm just very, very upset. So I'm regressing that.
Alrighty, it is now Kate's turn. She looks looks on and says, "Oh shit!" And she is going to use a. Okay, so how do I'm looking at the Echo Knight. So give me a second. All right, and she is going to use a bonus action to manifest the Echo Knight over where the train is right at. And okay, and she will use her attack action with the Echo to attack it. Let's hope this works. So okay, so natural 20. The Echo rolled a natural 20. And with her longsword of wounding, and the longsword. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look. $16 points of damage as she strikes at it. The whole frightening rail starts to crumble apart. And not only did we feel this deathly looking conductor, but Beltram, Rook, Iron Chief, and Nephany find yourself back into Eberron.
Jesus. I mean, damn it! What? Thank God I didn't want to.
Kate walks out the carriage, draws her sword, with fear in her eyes, and attacks the grim conductor. 17, okay. 24, that is a hit. And the conductor takes 7 plus... Okay, 11 points of slashing damage, and that means the grim conductor must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, which unfortunately does not make it, and he takes and we'll start taking D4 points of bleeding of necrotic damage at each turn, unless he makes another save. And that ends Kate's turn. Beltram, you're up.
Okay, now that we're back to reality, is anybody else unconscious or dying? I kind of lost track of who was getting killed and not.
You see, the only one was Celeste, and now Celeste is back on her feet.
I had my boobs broken.
Oh, she...
God damn.
I escaped from the dimension only to...
Yeah, Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, Beltram, what do you do now?
Since none of my healing spells work, let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Beacon of Hope.
They'll work on Celeste at half power because that's how she was revived, was with a dose of Goodberry wine.
Yeah, specifically.
Anybody that's drinking some Goodberry wine
she can
can be
receive
healed.
healing at but half the power.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
With Celeste, Freya, and Lonnie right now.
Okay, I'll start with.
Freya. Yeah, Freya and Celeste will. Yeah, they can accept. Yeah, that half healing.
Who's hurting the worst then? Is it still Celeste?
She's up to 20 hit points out of 59. So yeah.
In this fight, 20's not much. So let's give you a cure wounds. Let's shoot it off at a 3rd level spell.
All right, I'll show you what the Goodberry wine does for a refresh. So Freya, you have about 4 doses left. Freya and Lonnie, you have about 4 doses of the Goodberry wine left. So, so 3rd level spell. So I'm gonna do some calculations. So you roll 3d8 plus your wisdom. So 3d8 plus 5. Go ahead and roll 3d8 plus 5. Beltram?
Yeah, 4, 4, and 2. Those crappy rolls. So 10 plus 5 is 15.
Celeste, you gain about 8 hit points as the wounds from the bruising, the cracks in your bones. You feel a little better.
We got to get out of this plane. I could have had you tip-top shape. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. If you were outside in the morning, it would. So yeah. So it's 4, 4, 8. Okay. Celeste is left. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, 4.
And back.
Alright. So Celeste, you're at 28 hit points. Beltram, would that be your turn?
All right.
Yeah, that's probably the best I can do.
Alrighty, it is now the Grim Conductor's turn. As he looks over to you, Beltram, and whacks you with a beacon's light. Does a 23 hit?
Yes. What kind of save do I need?
No save. And you take. Okay, so you take 1, 5.
Oh yeah, beacon's light. So basically,
12 points
the
of damage.
conductor.
12 points of damage. As he whacks you behind the head, you feel electricity coursing into your body, and you fall down to the ground, unconscious. You destroy my ride, he says. You will pay with your life. You will pay with your lives. And that ends his turn. Liam, you're up.
Liam is really upset in this pain. So he will use Holy Smite. That.
Kate's no longer fighting. She made the save.
Divine Smite. Yeah. Excuse me? Could you repeat that?
Okay, Kate made the save. She automatically made the save because the frightening rail is now gone. So go ahead and so Liam, what do you want to do?
Yeah, go use Divine Smite on that bastard.
Alrighty, what spell slot are you gonna use? Your Warlock slot or your Paladin slot?
Well, let me remember which one is higher.
Your Warlock slot. So Divine Smite. I'm gonna take a look at the class real quick. Divine Smite, and it does. Yeah, you can do 3d8 plus 2d6 plus 5. No, plus 6. Make your attack.
Alright, I roll 17, so that's 26.
That hits. Roll 2d6 plus 6 plus 3d8.
4 plus 6, so 16 with 2Ds.
Okay, so 4 plus what?
Hold on.
4 plus 6 plus 6, that's 16. And roll 3d8. You want to kill that bastard dead.
Kill him all the way
So-
dead.
Hold on. And 3d8, right?
Yeah, 3d8.
So that's wait, do I have a bonus for that one?
That's the 3d8 is the bonus.
3d8, oh yeah. Well, let me just remove 12.
What?
I got 12.
So 15 plus 16 plus 12, that's 28 points of slashing damage. You run through the through this conductor bastard's the back for 28 points of damage. You are tracked. He looks at himself, a large gap in his chest. He looks at you, standing, but barely hanging. He's not bleeding.
You will pay for all this pain.
No,
you bastard.
actually, how much damage did you do from radiant damage?
I
That
said,
was the 3D.
That's
That was the
13.
3d8. That was 12, wasn't it?
yeah, I said 12.
He's
Yeah.
vulnerable to radiant damage. That doubles it that doubles it up. How do you want to do this?
That means Celeste has definitely been doing some damage to him because she's been smacking him with guiding bolt.
Yes, that is true.
This man, through all of the retcon damage, suddenly exploded.
But suddenly, the
conductor-
enemy suffered a fatal heart attack. The cartoon
The
character was no more.
Let's just say he explodes very partially after that attack.
Wait, he explodes?
Essentially.
Yes, he
Okay.
explodes as he looks at himself. A bright glow in it where the hole is, and he explodes into a million pieces.
Basically, that
Kind of
gives
imagine
Liam-
like Strahd
Although Liam wants to celebrate right now, he just follows the ground and starts whining. Oh, my ribs, that still hurt.
I'm gonna need.
I enjoyed that. They got to see the train. They got to see stuff explode. They got to see someone get run over. It's been a good time.
Yeah. So, but for now, let's continue on. You find yourself like standing amidst the chaos, and Beltram is laying down there unconscious.
I'm also drooling. I'm drooling a little bit.
Liam is in the ground, whining in pain because ribs are broken still.
So you see Beltram. Unless someone does something, Beltram will have to make a death save.
Celeste. Celeste is gonna take her jug of good berry wine back from Freya and pour a glug of it down Beatram's throat. One good turn deserves another, honey.
Beltram, you gasp as you're back to 20 hit points. You can now heal to. You can now do your healing spells with half the effectiveness.
And that's actually what Celeste is gonna do. She's gonna burn a first level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Go ahead and roll D8 plus 5.
Alright, yeah, D8. Yeah, D8, that's Oh baby, I rolled an 8, so that's gonna be that's gonna be 12. Yeah, that's gonna be 6 points.
Yeah, 13.
Gonna
So I'm
give
gonna
him
run
another
it around
6
to the
hit points.
highest. So he heals for 7 points. You're at 27
7
hit points,
points.
Beltram.
Okay.
Nice, thank you.
You saved me from death, hun. One good turn deserves another.
We do need to get out of here, though. I feel like I'm very neutered as a cleric. I can't do hardly any of my specials here.
Yeah, Celeste nods and Celeste nods and does makes a roundup hand gesture. Everybody back onto the carriage.
Hold up. Are there any remains of the train left?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
19, so 27.
You did find a few dragon shards amidst the ruins. These are what appears to be dragon shards. Do you take them?
Sure, let's stuff some in a sack.
You take some. You go in. The rest of you take. Each of you enters into the carriage. As Rook just like limps, just like that.
Okay. You okay, Rook?
No, I'm not. You almost died. Eberron almost died.
Lifestyle. Come on.
Horseshoes and fireball spells, Rook. Horseshoes and fireballs, and
I know. Yes.
Pats her driver reassuringly on the shoulder.
He nods. Let's make our way over to the Ash Tower. It should be past the village, right, Lonnie? Bethany?
Something like that.
Okay.
What?
Let's make our way. And the hippogriffs like march forward. Wary from your time in the moorland. Your spirits lift as the map indicates you're drawing closer to your destination. As you crest the last hill, you see what appears to be a Chuntu Valley. With a cheery river bubbling through it. Yeah.
During the trip, he points out that it is quite fortuitous that the conductor and the train decided to focus on us instead of on the hippogriffs.
So you think we were targeted?
Yeah.
By the hippogriff?
You look over the map, Lonnie, and you point in the right direction.
Yeah.
And as you pass through town, Lonnie, Neffany, you see, you look at each of the familiar Warforged corpses that have been left too late to rot.
We have to go, guys. Good. I thought so.
Warforged rot? I thought they'd rust.
Left to rot. It's just an expression.
They've left to rust.
Rusted.
Their wooden components would rot.
That's true.
Well, that too.
In the Moorlands,
rusted.
the bodies don't rot. They do not rust either. So they're just like the bodies.
Oh right. All right. The Moorlands are basically like the dead marshes in Lord of the Rings.
Do you continue on?
Yeah, Lonnie has nothing to say to the dead bodies apart from standard. How's it going? Glad to see you're still hanging around.
The smoke rising over the hill becomes darker and thicker as the carriage climbs over the debris. An enormous octagonal obelisk appears as you make your way. Octagonal obelisk, more collapsed than before, appears as you make your way to the top of the hill. The tower reaches less than 100 feet in the air. Even more smoke billowing from its many perfections. The steady sun glimmers through the hot-packed holes that wear the stone. This valley, much like the hill, is filled with debris, but among the rubble, something else litters the landscape. Lifeless hands and feet buried beneath the debris reach out for nothing. At the base of the tower, an angelic creature with lustrous dark skin and glorious wings is burying the remains of the dead. As you approach, he stands up and turns to you, a mournful look on his face. Lonnie? Who is this? Dragonborn. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello there, says Rook. I am Rook, and he introduces each of you. He approaches the carriage, looks inside, and recognizes Lonnie and Neffany. He looks. He raises an eyebrow, a little bit in surprise. It is I'm surprised that you are back here. What brings you back here? What brings you here? What? You know what I
In
mean?
my case, it's such a great place to visit, but something about a magic weapon. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for any excuse to come back here, really.
Nephany?
I don't know.
Nephany, to recap, each of you are here to help Freya on her personal quest to go to Shevaroth, the battleground, in hopes of finding some unique materials to help her forge a magic weapon.
Then we're here to help Freya.
It looks up to Freya the Tiefling. Pleasure to meet. It is a pleasure to meet you. I believe I have met a relative of one of your ancestors, Freya.
We're here to fight trains and chew bubblegum. We're all out of train.
Right?
Dun 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 dun.
I'm out of ribs, so
I can help you restore your
right,
health.
mate.
I can help you restore your health. Which of you is hurt the most?
I believe Celeste and Bertram.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
He
what
touches a hand. He touches each of you, and he heals you for. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna say out front. So he's gonna roll at full capacity. Now effective at Moorlands. So okay. So 11, 14, 21, 26, 31 points of healing damage.
You want? Oh, by thunder, that's just enough to put me up to full hit points.
And Beotram, you're back at 58 hit points. As he casts two,
Nice.
fourth level.
That's almost full.
Yeah. As you feel most of your will fading away. It's my pleasure to help. So, you are here to go over to the battlefield?
Celeste nods. Yeah, Freya needs some magic metal for a magic weapon.
Yeah. What kind of metal exactly?
Celeste shrugs. I don't know. You'll have to ask my new girlfriend.
He also to if I can guess by your relatives. Freya, this is this is your time.
Okay.
Freya.
Yes.
What kind of materials exactly? And do you tell him about this devil's what was the devil's Eberron? Yes, and Eberron, yes.
And
Yes, I mentioned that to him.
He looks over why. Oh. She is a powerful devil, but you wouldn't have to be related to her somehow, are you? What is your connection to her?
Am I connected to her?
She is. I'm going to tell you outright. Tell all of you outright. She is the one that attacked your village and tried to kill your family.
Oh, okay. She attacked my village a long time ago, along with my family and my husband. Years ago.
My sympathies. I will help you however I can. Time is short, and this manifest zone will be going away. But I can lead you. I can show you the way to the battlefield. But once you're in, you have little time before you get back, and if the portal closes, he trails off. He trails off. You may be.
What happens if the portal closes?
Good times.
You'll be trapped in here for quite a while. Months, years. It would not be a pleasant experience inside that plane. Are you willing to? Each of you willing to accept the risks?
I look to Celeste. And I'm like, can't risk that. What about my son?
Celeste takes Freya by the hand. Come this far, hun. We can't turn back now.
I think for a moment, and I look back at him and I say, "What do I have to do?"
Follow me. If you're willing to risk traversing into the battlefield. What about the rest of you?
Well, I've been through wars.
Honey, I just got
let's
run
do
over
it.
by a train. Whatever the plane of war has in store will be a cakewalk in comparison.
Liam?
Lonnie shot sat down his famous last words, and now they really want to see it.
So Lonnie wants.
As long as
So Lonnie, you want to join?
should I respond?
So Liam, Lonnie, Nefany, Eberron.
As long as I don't have to fly, I mean.
Nefany,
What are we doing?
you're going to follow Gabrielle into Chevrolet, the battleground.
Alright.
Eberron?
Do the rules there, are they similar to the Moorland? Am I going to be like unable to heal people?
You should be able to heal just fine. Luckily for you, huh?
Yeah, if we don't have to rely on Goodberry wine, then I'm in.
And I will ask Kate's player if yeah, whether or not, regardless of whether or not she agrees, we'll say myself. Well, I'll have to stay behind. I'll probably have to stay behind and make sure that you have your right if you return. I still have my Goodberry wine, so he shakes his butt. The sooner that you get back here, the better. He's telling you this, Celeste.
Celeste smirks. Rook, we're gonna be here, so keep the carriage humming, will ya? Hold down the fort, keep the home fires burning, and if we're not back by dawn, call King Boronel or something.
He looks over Gabrielle.
Freya's like, we will be back. We'll be back before.
And Rook looks over Gabrielle. What about this manifest zone? If it's fading, would the effects of the morning would I have to be worried about it wearing down on me? Gabrielle shakes his head. You do not need to worry. Make yourself a camp, and you will be fine. Watch out for trouble. And so, of course, I do know how to fend for myself. Thank you. And he looks over to the rest of you.
At some point, the rest of the party is going to need a long rest.
Yes.
I would like to
as
be able to
soon
use
as
action surge again.
after your long rest, after your long rest, you're all back up to full hit points and everything. The next day, he looks over to you. Are you ready for your journey?
I was born already.
Can we just like cannonball in? Or...
Follow me. Gabriel leads the way. The journey feels long, but eventually, the lifeless hands and feet seem to grow with weapons of all sorts. With all sorts. There's a sense of iron that you can taste. Blood has been shed. We're here, says Gabriel. You look up to find the sky a bloody red. It is no longer the clouds that haunt the moorland, nor the familiar blue skies of Eberron. You are now in Chevrolet, the battleground. And that is where we will end the session for today. How was it?
Nice. That was epic.
I got run over by a freaking train.
Same
Good. I got
here.
to watch Celeste get run over by a train.
No, you don't. You didn't get run over by a train, Bail Trump. You got whacked by the conductor.
Okay, we got we got Sam,
And you got
Bruce,
and
run
you got
over.
you got clocked in the bean by a conductor's lamp. I took a cow catcher to the kisser.
And yeah, Beatrix got bonked.
I know I need to do better keep track of all the stuff, including vulnerabilities and stuff. But at least but the conductor has a shit ton of hit points, so wouldn't make much of a difference. So yeah, how was the boss fight and the aftermath?
And let me say it was better than expected.
That was some white knuckle stuff, really.
I just want to say, Liam was woke up from consciousness to a doom train, got tied up body on the railroad, was no attack.
Sorry, what do you say, Liam?
Woke up from consciousness to a doom train, got tied up to the railway, then got stuck in a pocket dimension, then fell from the sky. He finished up with the divine smite.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Like I said, if Featherfall is on the Warlock spell list, you should really consider adding that to your spells known.
Which one?
Featherfall.
If you have that spell, and you probably don't. But yeah, that was one intense boss fight.
Or a ring of feather falling, which would do the same thing.
Does your kryptonite have fall damage?
Yeah.
That would be useful.
Yeah, Featherfall is basically a magical parachute. It would negate all falling damage.
By the way,
That will be a useful spell.
Never underestimate the power of first level spells.
Especially against gravity.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you had fun. Lonnie, how do you think I do? Aside from little mess ups with, because we got about 8 players total, 8 characters, had to juggle everything, so impressive.
Yeah.
There were some slip-ups that I'm not entirely sure. Since I don't have the stat blocks for the creatures in front of me, I don't know how well you were handling their legendary actions, but it seemed all right. Apart from the retconning one turn, but it was still ultimately fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just oh shit, I forgot about some of the stuff. That's entirely my fault.
It's fine. Again, I appreciate the chance to really go ham on action combat. Any time where I can use my bonus, my regular, my movement, and a reaction in one turn is a good one.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, let's.
I will only say
That was a nail biter.
I will only say my crossbow was actually useful.
It always feels good when I can trim 43 damage down to 10.
Also, I get it's kind of funny that I couldn't dodge the train. Imagine how the hell would you do that? Kind of just brace yourself.
It's an attack, but since you're a rogue, that basically kind of rounds down to half the damage. So, without further ado, let's raid someone. Here's a bit of a surprise. We are going to raid Angela Clark, a voice actress who has voiced a number of characters, including Josephine from Dragon Age Inquisition and Bloodhound from her Apex Legends. She's doing a stream right now, as far as I can tell. Yes, she is. So let us give her a raid. Holy crap!
Oh.
Yes, a voice actress. Yeah, for Bloodhound. Bloodhound.
Where was that?
Yeah. Because they are the one that the gods have sent. they as like bloodhound. So, is everybody want to join want to be part of the cavalry?
I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. Anyway, let's. Okay, we'll be putting this stream to a close. So let's see you all next time.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.